Hello my dear students, how are you all? I hope you will be well. Today we are going to discuss certain topics in irrigation water quality and wastewater management and Unit 3. So myself Krishnavini from the Department of Agricultural Engineering. Okay, now we are going to see water treatment. So what it is actually? Water treatment means it is the removal of impurities, contaminants which make the water undesirable for domestic, industrial and all. So depending upon the requirement, the treatment may vary. So we have to consider what is the pollutant we have to identify, and based on the pollutant and nature of the pollutant only, you will have to decide what type of treatment you are going to do. Okay, so you know very well, water is the source for many unhealthy water, or your wastewater is the source of many diseases. So we have to have some concern over the water treatment. Okay, so the water treatment can be of three types of methods can be used. You can have some physical method. Okay, you may have some filters, you may have some solid liquid separation techniques, or you can have some sieves everything else and all. Okay, it may be a chemical method. So chemical interactions can be done to remove the water. And energy intensive methods means they have a dual role, etc. Sterilization and volume and all. So first you can go for screens. Okay, the screens are used for many surface water to remove the particulate matter and debris. So you can have weeds and debris can be removed using coir screen, whereas smaller particles including fish can be removed using band screen and also the micro screeners. So ahead of coagulation or subsequent filtration, micro strainers can be used as a pre-treatment to reduce the solid fluid. Okay, so actually large substances and all you can use the coir screening, etc. So what will be the methods used in this? Screening, comminutor, grit removal, primary sedimentation. So screening is actually the first step. Okay, it will be used for removing the paper, plastics, metals and all to prevent damage and clogging of downstream equipments, etc. Okay, so you are going for screens can be coils, microfine or hand clean, mechanically clean, drum, or it can be static which wires everything. So the screens actually, as you classify, it is coils, fine and also micro. The screens will be classified based on the size of the screening openings as well as other mechanical triads. Okay, size is a major criteria in describing the type of name of the triads. Okay, the coir screens means will be having of clear openings of 6 to 150 mm and all. So you can have parallel bars or rods or anything. It is also called as a bar lock, for example. And next one is like a jail you can have. Next one is the screening process means it will be employing screens that have clear openings. The openings will be less than 6 mm, then we call it as fine screens and all. Okay, so wire cloth or wedge wire or perforated plastics we will have. You can see this. Okay, hand clean coir screen. See, this is, we call it as a bar screen and all, right? So it will be of 6 to 50 mm and all. It can be cleaned manually, okay, because if the object cleaned is cut is larger means we can easily catch it largely. Micro screens mean will be having openings of 0.5 micrometer. Okay, so the wastewater enters the open end of the drum and flows outward through the rotating drum and all. So these screens are used for the secondary treatment only. Drum screens and all, it will be actually nothing else but the screening media will be mounted on a cylinder. Okay, so that will be rotating in a flow channel. Along the flow channel, you will have a cylinder that will be fixed into the flow channel, and it will be mounted on the cylinder only. Okay, so it will be water will be coming over to one drum and passing on to the other drum and all. Comminutor, okay, is also known as the grinding pump or the cutting screen and all. So this cutting screen is used for any larger chunks of organic matters and small pieces and all. So this prevents the larger chunks from harming the internal workings of the treatment plant. So this is used for preventing this people. Next one is grid removal and all. That is, grid means actually large pieces of rock or metal or bone or even cells which are denser than the organic materials. Okay, so this we have to consider. So conventional or rapid mix flocculation. Flocculation means so I have to consider this. Actually, I have to go for this sedimentation. This is okay. Flocculation and also coagulation. Coagulation means we are adding certain chemicals and all. So what will happen actually? Normally the particles will be repelling each other. They will have certain charges. Okay. Now you are making the charges neutral. So they will be coming out, and those large pieces we call it as flock and all. In flocculation, what you are doing? Generally stirring it. So now the flocks and all, they will become a large piece and you can remove it very easily. Okay, sedimentations. It can be based on the gravitational force. Those of high density, they will be present at the bottom. Okay. So the time for sedimentation, time for settling will be depending on the column width and also the setting velocity and the steady states, etc. Okay, that is we have discussed coagulation and also flocculation along with sedimentations. So you can see that a coagulant is being added. So you can see it is being a longer chain and then it is settling. Okay. Some elements and all, they will be taking a very long time. For this only we are adding chemicals like alum and ferrichloride. So there will be increase in the size of particles and they can be easily settled down. You can see this. Colloid particles have been the increase in size, so you can note it down. Okay. Thank you.